Well, I'm assuming that you kind of wrote that along the time that we lost an awful lot of important people in the business. So
yeah, and it does fit with that. And someone today asked me if I wrote that song because so many millennials are experiencing such despair in the world today. But I didn't really write it for any of that stuff. I just it just was there, and I kind of think that pain, despair, or things that go on inside people. It's just kind of like that's the journey of being a human, and it doesn't matter where you're from or how or why, but when you write about those things and express it correctly and it comes out in a true fashion, I think it relates across, timeless, relating to something like that. And some people might think Turn Away maybe is about, the people that we lost. Some people it's anti-suicide. Some people it's about despair, whatever it is. But, the point is that it's about not giving up. And that's the most important thing and that's the journey, is to not give up and to keep working to figure out who you truly are.
For sure. Oh, good God. I spend half of my day telling people, number one, to be a good human, and it can always get better tomorrow.
Exactly.
But always get better tomorrow.
and on the same notion, people go through things, and it affects them inside and in their head and in their spirit, that I could never judge to know or understand how deep something hurt them. But I just hope that, with a song like Turn Away, if they listen to it and they relate to it, that maybe they'll just try one more time.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's the goal. Mr. Inspirational. Who knew?
Who knew?
No, I was very excited to talk to you today because you know how much I enjoy you, and I get a little bit of shit for playing you too much, but that's all right.
That's all good. Fuck everyone. Play more. It's all good.
Well, we try really hard to not be regular radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand the message of their madness, but, I don't want to hear anything every hour, so...
Sure. Well, it's just... And there's tons of great bands out there that get radio play. There's tons of great bands that don't get radio play. So, in my mind, anybody that's spinning us and giving us some love, I appreciate. So, I love it. Thank you so much.
Well, you are very welcome. And so I'm going to play your song or a couple of songs from you. And if you have anything else you want to make sure that the world knows about, make sure you let me know. And you got anything else you want to tell anyone?
Just, if you're not listening to Rock Rage Radio and Turn Away on that, go listen to it on Spotify 18 gazillion times, because that helps us more than you can know.
Oh, it helps a lot. Okay, so I have one weird question for you.
Yeah, sure.
And it'll make it fun, because otherwise it's boring. What is the strangest thing that a fan has ever said or done to you?
I was in Texas. We're on tour in this moment, and it was right before we were getting ready to do our meet and greets, and a couple walked up to me, and they asked, the husband came up to me and said, "Can my wife take a picture with you?" And I said, "Of course." He said, "Okay, but can she hold your junk while we take the picture?"
Oh, shit.
And I said, "You know what, dude?" I said, "I have a girlfriend, so I don't think so." But I said, "That's kind of disrespectful to your woman." And I looked at her and said, because, she's right there, and he just kind of said that. And I know he was trying to be funny, but I was like, have some more respect for your woman. And he was like, "You know what, you're right." And then we took a nice picture, and it was all good. The other thing that happened was I was in a show in California, and my girlfriend happened to be with me, and a girl who was eyeing me up came up to me at the merch booth, and she said, "Can I ask you a question?" And this is when we had the makeup. And she goes, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Of course." And she actually asked my girlfriend, and she said, "Do you guys have sex with the makeup on?" And my girlfriend just went, "No, we don't. I like the real person. Thank you so much." And you could tell that this girl was totally intrigued by the whole makeup thing and whatnot. But it was just wow, you went up to my girlfriend at the show and just asked her, not even knowing us at all. I was like, damn, that's pretty brazen. But yeah.
Yeah, no. So did you? What caused you that? Why did you take the makeup off?
Because the new music and the new record didn't need it. I felt, and the guys felt, that the music spoke enough for itself, that we didn't need that to go along with it.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Is there any chance you might put it back on, or are you done with the makeup now?
I believe that we're done with it. I'm not saying maybe on a Halloween show or for one night to be funny and shock everyone. When we're touring a lot, we might pull it out just to have fun. But I think as a whole, we're done with it. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, there's some information there. How shocked are people like with the last tour when you didn't have makeup on?
I don't think people were shocked at all, because I think we did such a good job of letting it out over the course of the time. So we recorded the record and had it done like a year before it came out. So we literally, because we were shopping the record at record labels, so we literally knew this entire time we weren't going to have makeup. So we just started letting it out little by little. But that by the time the first video came, it wasn't really a shock. And then by the time we toured, people were like, okay, it's all good. And I think maybe one or two people have emailed me personally and said, oh, I like it better with the makeup, or, you know, because they like theatrical stuff. But as a whole, you know, it's been the majority of people have been way positive about it. And I think that stems from the fact that we're positive about it because we're comfortable with it. You know, it's where we are today. And that's what this band's always been. We're just going to be where we are today. Maybe tomorrow we will put it back on, and I'll have no problem with it. I won't say, oh, we made a mistake. I'll say, that's what I feel like doing today. That's just kind of how we're always going to be.
I like that. I like that.
You got to be in the moment. You got to live in the moment. That's how we are on stage. That's how we are when we write music. That's how we live our lives. I mean, I think it's the only way to be.
I don't know very many people that are the same as far as thought process goes. Like, that's how I live my life. Like, life is about what you experience, not how much money you have, not dumb shit like where you live. It's how much life can I live while I'm here?
Exactly. I mean, that's really it. And as you get older, you start really wanting more life, and you go, let me enjoy it and live it even more, because, you know, it doesn't last forever. As you see, people are gone very quickly. So it's like, let me enjoy it even more.
Oh, yeah. Well, my brain still says I'm 21. So the rest of me is like, I know you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not. But it's all good. It's all good.
It's all right. I paid for it for a couple of days, and I go, it was a good time. Who cares?
There you go.
All right. I'm going to let you off here because I know you are a busy, busy, busy man. Yeah, we'll air this probably Thursday.
Perfect. Let me know. I'll share it. And thank you so much, as always.